Hey y'all, it's me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And Pierre, we just look like some hit. He was getting ready to put the horn on somebody. Wasn't
No.
he? We just left church. And that wasn't a fib you just told?
No.
It really wasn't. Y'all, Pierre likes to put the horn on people. And I done told y'all this before. He don't sit on the light too long. Because his fingers start quivering. Then the rest of the hands start doing this. And then he starts going like this. And he just gonna honk. And I'm not used to using the horn the way that Pierre uses the horn. And he says that it's because of where he's from. And I believe he might be telling the truth. Because when we went, we learned how to, our father made us pretty much learn the driving book before. When I was growing up, you could become a licensed driver at the age of 16, like fully licensed. Don't have to have anybody in the car with you. And at 15, you could get your learner's permit and you could drive as long as there was another license, an actual full-fledged licensed person in the car with you. And so we got our license. I've been driving since I was 15 years old. And our dad made us learn the book. You know, he wanted us to take the test, know the driver's manual, and also to be, you know, well versed in everything. And back then, driver's books used to have nautical stuff in the back. So if you were dealing with like, I don't know why we had the nautical things, but it was stuff about tying a nautical rope. It was stuff about signs that flags, different flags they hold up on the like out at sea and stuff. That was in the back of the driver's manual. And then it was, if you were riding a bicycle or something like that, or a motorcycle, the hand signals for stopping and turning and all of that. It's almost like pop locking now. You really don't see people doing that. Because even these people on these motorcycles, they just be doing things. And
Well, a lot of your old bikers do.
they do it.
Yeah.
Do you think Bubby does it?
I don't know. These younger ones, or these crotch rockets, as they call them.
What is it? Ain't nobody asking you to be crude and you're talking.
Well, that's what they call them.
Okay then. Y'all see how I have to ring Pierre in. Pierre be bringing that street slang up in that. Anyway, I ain't never heard that before. Let's not. Yeah. Anyway, Bubby drives a. What is that thing he got? Okay, Bubby has a Harley, and I think, is this his third bike?
Yeah.
And he gets out here and he says he rides or whatever they call it responsibly. All I know is I hope that he is, because he had to learn that same stuff that I had to learn. And I hope he's using signals from the old school way and doing what he's supposed to be doing. Because Dad made us do it even when we was riding the bicycle. And
Well, they had to learn that for a long time.
Cars didn't have signals.
Bikes they didn't have turns.
No, I'm talking about when we was on our regular pedaling manual bikes, he made us do that. That's all we had. Well, Bubby, him and Bird, Bird is my uncle. That's not his real name. We just call him Bird. But Bubby and Bird had go-karts, but they wasn't trying to do no signals and stuff on that. They was just jumping ditches and doing stuff and trying to run over us girls. Anyway, y'all, I don't know how I got off on driving other than, look, we got to church this morning on a wing and a prayer. Y'all should have, I couldn't even do no video on the way to church because this right here was driving like the devil was standing at our gas tank with a match. I ain't never seen nothing in my life. Pierre was dotting in and out of cars. He was doing it around cars. He was doing a lot this morning. And we got there on time. We having a special thing on our Sundays this month, leading up to see, there it is, leading up to Christmas. And what's going on is it's like movies at church, y'all. It was really kind of a neat situation the way they set it up, and it's real. And still, you know, Christ gets preached and everything. It was just a neat little thing, and then we sang songs afterwards, and you know, I'm offering the rest of that, all that. And but what Pierre and I was talking about was they even had concessions. They had popcorn. I knew they were gonna have popcorn and water and coffee for the people that wanted coffee. But we didn't get any of that. It's kind of early in the morning for me to be eating the corn of the pop. And look, I'm just saying. So Sears is open. Anyway, we don't need nothing out of Sears. I'm just making an observation. But anyway, y'all, I kept sitting there, and this is a pet peeve of mine. We got Monday through Saturday, and we go to work, and I'm thinking that people be going to work being fresh and smelling sweet. And I kept sitting up there, and I'm just like, what is going on here? And I said, I didn't recall them serving hot dogs out there where they were selling the popcorn at, because they had a little concession stand set up. And I kept smelling onions. And I kept sitting there, and I was just like, well, it's not constant, but why would they make hot dogs and let people bring onions into the sanctuary? We pressing it with the popcorn. But it was good. People kept their selves and wits about them. I didn't see no kernels and stuff down on the floor as we was exiting. And they had it in the popcorn boxes and stuff, so it was contained. But, folks be finding a way to, Y'all, I don't think that I know for a fact when we came out, I looked around to see if it was a hot dog stand. Wasn't no hot dog stand in there.
To make a long story short, somebody didn't take a shower last night.
It don't have to be that they didn't take a shower, Pierre. They forgot the deodorant. Or either they deodorant failed.
Maybe they go natural.
I'm not, Sunday, look, let me tell you something. Why are you laughing?
Here we go.
Yeah, for real though. Here we go. Go ahead on and crank up the band, and Katie bar the door. If people do not understand about the importance of deodorant, we are not in the days of Miss Kitty and Festus. There is something, and I believe even they was rubbing charcoal under their arms. They was probably burning the ends of sticks and going like this and keeping themselves fresh. Everybody can't. Look, let me tell you something. Wasn't no hot dogs in their church this morning at all. Those were armpits kicking. And as my grandmother and mother used to say, somebody in here is smelling oniony. And then you turn your head. But I'm just saying. And then they start doing pit check on everybody. It's usually them boys who was doing things and just fuming. But this morning, I just, look, get up early, do what you need to do. I don't know if vinegar works under your arm, but vinegar seems to handle a whole multitude of situations. Try it.
It's terrible.
But it was, y'all. So let me get off that and leave it alone. Onions or not, the person was in church, and that's what counts. We just have to look at the bright side of things. They came to church, and that's that. But I still was thinking it was hot dogs in there. That I had to say. Okay, I done talked about driving. I done talked about the rule books of driving. I've talked about pit checks and onions and extolled the virtue of vinegar. And now I'm getting ready to hush my mouth. Today is December the 3rd, the year of our Lord 2017. And y'all, it is 22 more days till Christmas. This thing is moving. Okay then? All right. Y'all have a good day. Do you have any words of imparting, Pierre?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Not today.
Okay. He said he ain't got nothing.